Hello, hello. It's Thursday. Hey, welcome, Linda Bailey. You're already on here, huh? Hi, everybody. As you are joining, I am saying hello and welcome. This is Barb. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Try to spell that without cheating. It's a hard spell. Hi, Deborah. Welcome, everyone. So happy that you're here with me on a Thursday. And Mary, hello, and Linda and Jean, welcome. So, you guys, guess what happened today? Michigan got some snowflakes. Well, our part of Michigan. There's other parts of Michigan that already got lots of snow, but not us. Thanks for sharing, Deborah. Hi, Veronica. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm just taking a look. You're still in the hospital, Linda? I was thinking that you went home. Maybe I'm thinking of Shar. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm hearing you guys are sick. Yeah, I know, Linda, right. No snow. Hi, Carol. I don't know if I said hello to you yet, but hello there. Hi, Bobby. Sue, thank you for sharing. Glad that you're here. So, I have, for tonight, I've been writing as I'm chatting here. That's why I keep looking down. So, I have several, some involved cards tonight. How's that? So, I know some of you have been stamping for a while. I know that you are more of the avid stamper instead of the beginner stamper, but I might have some beginners on here too. So I want to preface, if you are a beginner, don't be overwhelmed with what I'm going to share, because normally you guys know how I stamp. I like beautiful, easy, not a lot of time. These really aren't going to take a lot of time, but I'm showing you some techniques. These are some techniques. Look at, I have a wild strand of curl there. My hair is getting so long. I have an appointment next week, but yeah, I'm going to get it cut. Oh, you have pneumonia. I'm sorry, Linda. I just looked at that. No snow you did get frost in North Carolina? Ooh. But yeah, we just had some snowflakes here in Michigan, and it wasn't too bad. But thanks for jumping on, you guys. As you are all jumping on here, I will keep watching to see who is sharing and write that down so that when it's time to, I'm going to turn this sideways so I can see better and put this on this little stand that I have. Make sure, there we go, I've got my Michigan up north got 16 inches, Bobby said. Yes, I saw in Ironwood, Michigan, they got like tons of snow. We're not ready for that here in our area, right? So, back to the projects. So yeah, I've got several techniques for you guys, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy them. It'll be something, somebody just gave me a mad face. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad. We'll get stamping in a second, okay? But yeah, these techniques are some that I want you to try. If you haven't seen them before, just give it a try. You can always come back to this video, come back to Stamp with Barb, click in the little icons at the top of the page, and you can click videos, and you can see all the videos that I've done, and you can watch all of them. Oh, thank you for all the hearts, whoever's floating those my way. It makes me worry about, why am I getting a mad face? So I don't mean to make anybody mad. So I'm going to turn you down. I don't want you to forget, right up here is the host code that is current that you would use if you would like to get in on the purchase and receive a mystery box. So yeah, those are coming your way. If you've ordered from me, those are being packaged and on your way. You will not be disappointed. I just wish I knew what everybody already had, so I could make sure that you got some goodies that you might not have, but I guarantee there's something in there you won't have, okay? All right, let's turn the camera down, and I'm going to start with our projects, okay? And let's see here. I think this is the right one. Ta-da! There it is. I just wanted to start out and remind you guys, hi Lynn, remind you guys that this is going on for demonstrators. I know a lot of demonstrators watch, and maybe you already know about it. I shared it last week. This was the card one of the cards that I shared last week using the, I think it's the pearlized paper, which is pretty awesome. Hi Kay, welcome. So yeah, I just wanted to just remind you of this. Now, how can you get this right now if you're not a demonstrator? You need to sign up and be on my team, and you can get this and much more. And I don't know if June is on here, but June just signed up with me, and she got this in her kit, plus lots more. So this one right here, the framed and festive, this is a great holiday set, and this is part of the whole kind of suite. But I will be sharing more. I will be having a class with this. Now, the only thing is the paper and the swirls are while supplies last. So I want to make sure to get the items that we need so we can do this class, because it's going to be awesome. Okay? All right. Let's move this out of the way, and we're going to get started. Okay. Move this to the side. I'm still trying to watch as you guys are coming on so I can write down if anybody shares. So the first card we're going to do, it's going to be a fall, because fall is just, if you guys watch my personal page, if you're on my personal page, I post pictures of off of the back of our deck, and we have some beautiful colors right now, and just driving around the area, it's just amazing. So I can't let fall go yet because it's still here and there's some great stuff. So what we're going to do tonight is we are going to make a project. Let me grab the items that we're going to need. Now, this technique has been around a long time, but it's one that is gorgeous with fall. Thanks for sharing, Kay. And yes, we got just a tiny bit of snowflake, Shar. If you're Shar's asking about snow. And if you're asking me, yes, we got snowflakes today, but it didn't stick. It's not, the ground is still not frozen, but we have beautiful color. We still have beautiful color for fall. So, anyway, so I got a couple things here we're going to use. So one of the things I used in this project is the Fancy Frames dies, and it comes with these two dies. We're going to be using the Beauty of Friendship, and here is and we're going to use these awesome leaves and gems. Those are not orderable right now, but hopefully you either took a class from me, or you won some from me, or you got some on your own, and you use these. So hi Diana, welcome. But I want the suite, but I don't all my info to give, but I don't, oh, you don't want to give all your info to sign up as a demonstrator, Linda, is that what you're saying? I understand that, and that's okay. Everybody makes the choice. They can, whatever works for you, that's what counts. Okay, let's see. All right, so here is the die that I cut out. This is vanilla. I have 2 pieces of the vanilla we're going to be using. I have some vanilla twine out of the package that has, oh golly, what's in it? It's the variety packet. Ooh, I didn't write it down, sorry. But we're going to be using that in a minute. Okay, so pumpkin pie, 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to be using that. Hi, Sue. Thanks for sharing. I'm writing it down. Okay, so let's go ahead and get what we need. So this technique, first of all, let me move these over to the side. Yeah, I can do that because I'm not going to be using those right this second. We're going to work on this first. And so what I'm going to share with you with this little already die cut piece is, oh my goodies here. We need a piece of scrap, and we're going to be using some fall colors. Soft suede, soft succulent, pumpkin pie, and crushed curry. We're going to be using those. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get out of the camera. I know this is hard to see right now, but you'll be able to see it as I continue on with what we're doing. And then we're going to use some sponge daubers. Okay, let me grab my daubers that I have over here. And we're going to have those for each color. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm put those over to the side and use one at a time. So let's start with the crushed curry. And I believe, I don't know if this is my orange or curry. I've got two of them here. I think, yeah. Okay. This one is my crushed, we'll use this as crushed curry. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, now my thing just says that the broadcast is waiting for a signal. I am hooked up to my, the router, and unless something happened with our internet, I should be fine. Okay, so there we are. Sorry about the freezing if you're just coming back on. I have no idea. I'm still showing I'm live on my recording, so let's hope that comes back. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to try to get back on here. I don't know what happened. Because, there, okay, hopefully you're back. Okay, because I'm hooked up to my router, so I don't really know what happened there. Yeah. So, hopefully everybody's coming back. It looks like you're all still here. Thanks for staying. All right, so sponge dauber, a little bit of ink from the crushed curry. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this color and just randomly put color on my die cut. Now I have run this through the die machine, the cut and emboss. I'm just watching everybody coming back saying that you're here. Okay, good. I'm glad. Sorry about that. I have no clue. Earlier I went to do something on Facebook and it said, I'm sorry, this isn't available right now. Try back later. And I'm like, what? Facebook? How does Facebook not be available? So all I'm doing is just putting some color here and there, but I want nice yellow. This is going to be a pretty fall. Let me bring it up here. Yeah, you can see the colors there. On the white, it's a little bit hard to see until it all gets done. So, hi Margaret, thanks for sharing. Welcome everyone. I see more people jumped on. Hello, hello. Okay. So here we are. So we did the crushed curry. So let's put that to the side. And now we're going to go with pumpkin pie because that is part of our base color. And this is the only pad that I have left that is the see the frayed. This one is still the muslin top. I might have shared that before, I don't know. But anyway, we need some orange in here, and let's get some of that going on. What is your favorite tree color change? Some of them turn like red, maroon. Some of them turn yellow. Some of them are orange. I love the orange. I really, really love the orange that comes out on those trees. And I don't know, I don't know for sure, but I think that those are maple trees. I'm not positive. I've not Googled it to find out. Hi, Jeanne. Thanks. I am glad to be here and sharing some good stuff. Your pads are the old ones, Jean. That's okay. They still work fine. You're right. You are right. You miss fall, Sue. I'm looking at the comments. That's why my head's cocked sideways here because my phone is sideways now so I can see. Anyway, all right. So we've sponge daubed. You can see a little bit better here. See, you can see if I put it on the dark, but I need it on here scrap so I'm not getting ink everywhere. All right, so let's see here. There's some orange. I think I need a little more of the orange, and so yeah, let's bring some orange over here. And you know, there is a lot of ink still on this sponge dauber. Okay, grab that, put that right, and so you can see I'm just like dabbing it on a little bit. Okay, next color we're going to use the Soft Succulent, because the colors don't turn immediately. There's still some green in there, so let's get a little bit of green going on and change this to fall. Now this particular dye in the frames can be, I mean, it could look bright and festive. It doesn't have to be like leaves. This just really cried out to me, pretty leaves, and so that's what I decided to do. Okay, maybe a little more green right here. Bring some of that green over here. We have one more color that we're going to use, and that is going to be brown, because we want to bring in some of that tan, the red maples. Okay, nice. All right, the last color we're going to use on the frame right here is the Soft Suede. Now we are going to go kind of light because Soft Suede's a dark color and I don't want a ton of darkness. But I do want a little bit shading of the brown in there. And we're almost done. So now I'm just going to try to put this brown wherever I have some vanilla left. Just looking for any comments that might be popping up. I see that more people are popping on here. Welcome, everybody. And if you are watching the replay on my YouTube channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here and live with me and on YouTube. Okay, I think we're almost done, and then wait till you see how beautiful this is against... I still have a couple spots that have vanilla, and so I'm just kind of checking that over. All right, so I'm going to close this up. All right, so take a look at this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I love it. All right, so there you go. We're going to use this. Now, I did put the adhesive backing on here, I believe. Let me just double check. Some of them I did. Yep, I sure did. Okay, so... before we glue this down, I know, isn't that beautiful? We are going to, so the inside will be this piece, and we're going to do some stamping on that in just a second. But this is the piece we're going to put this on. Now before, see that? Ooh, so pretty. Before I glue this down, I'm going to place it where it's going to go, but I want to stamp my sentiment. Thank you, thank you. What's the name of this frame, Bobby? This is in a double set. Hang on, I got it right here. It is Fancy Frames number 159176. And it's in the main catalog. Okay? Alright, so what I've chosen is Beauty of Friendship. Oh, knocks everything over. Beauty of Friendship. Sorry, my lights are going on it here crazy. There we go, over here. And we're going to use Friendship Refreshes the Soul. So let me grab the sentiment, and I'm going to do it in Soft Succulent. And let's ink that up. Okay. Ink this up. I'm just looking. Hi, June. Thanks for sharing. Where is the frame from? It is all on its own. It is not a coordinating set. So this is one that doesn't, it's not in a bundle. It's just a frame set. We have a few of those in the annual catalog this time, and that is one of them. So just look in the back of the annual catalog and you'll be able to find it. All right, so I'm going to line this up where I'm going to glue it down. And here is my sentiment. Friendship Refreshes the Soul, and it's inked up in Soft Succulent, and I want this over here, kind of right there. I'm going to try to get it straight. Beautiful. Okay, so there we are, and I like to clean as I go, so I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. Clean my stamp. All right, okay, so here is one technique that I just shared with you, using the sponge daubers and just creating this beautiful look. So there's one. we are going to go ahead and we're going to go with the next technique. And see, that's going to go right here. So I did go ahead, and what I did is I took my adhesive sheets, and you are welcome. Take my adhesive sheets, and I had put it on the back of here, and so now I'm going to peel it off. See there, it's coming off, and I have sticky on the back of my vanilla. You just have to be careful because this is a, you know, a finer cut die, and excuse me. And so when you pull these off, you want to make sure that you're not, you know, ripping off your leaves. So that will take me a second here. Okay, come on. Almost. There we go. Okay, sticky side up so I don't get it where I don't want it. Take this. Now I'm going to go ahead and I did cut the vanilla like a 1/4 inch all the way around. So I'm just concentrating here, trying to keep this straight, and there we go. Okay, just like that. All right, now it is stuck down there. So just run your fingers on your adhesive, just like that. And I am going to go ahead, because I want this to stick good. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Linda Bailey. I'm going to just take this, and I'm going to put something on it to hold down the, let's see here, what can I do? I'm going to sit it underneath my, I'm just going to put something on top of it for my stickers to stick, okay? For the adhesive to stick on there. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right, we're going to do some stamping on here. This next technique, there's all kinds of ways that you can, won't you know it, I just dropped this right off that I need in just a minute. One moment. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's grab this up here. Come on, stay with me here. Beautiful thing. Okay. Oh, live. No edits. If you're watching this on YouTube, I don't edit my videos. This is real, and this is how it happens, and all the time. All right. You can use a paper plate, you can use a plastic case, you can use whatever you want, but I have my big old block here, and so we're just going to use that. And so what am I doing? Let me see here. Let's see if we can do it like this. We'll see. Okay. See if I, let's go like that. I want to stay in the screen. There we go. All right, so have you guys guessed what we're doing yet? We're going to be doing the baby wipe technique. And so many times I have seen this done with the beautiful stamp set. What's it called? I'm looking over at my stamps. It's got the leaf and soft seedlings. It's beautiful with that. But we're going to use it with Beauty of Friendship. This is a stamp set that you may already have from last year, or I don't know if it's 1 or 2 years old, but anyway, it's a great set, and we are going to use that. So, how do you do the baby wipe technique? Well, first of all, you just need some cheap baby wipes, and I'm going to double mine because I don't want it to leak through everywhere, but you need something that you're going to create. I'm going to get a couple of the wipes here. You can see me up in the top screen, the little screen. I'm going to get a couple of the wipes, and I'm just basically going to make an ink pad. All right, so I'm just taking the full thing, and then I'm folding it over, and then I'm folding it over again. Okay, that's the size I need. So I'm going to lay that here because this is plastic. It won't get my paper all wet and all that good stuff. Okay, then the most important thing is to make sure that you cover your baby wipes back up, and you close this so they're not dry when you go to use them next time. And how many of you have done that? Including me. Okay. All right. Now, I have chosen the same colors, and we are going to make an ink palette right here. And I'm using the re-inkers. So re-inkers are good for many things besides re-inking your stamp pad. So here is Soft Succulent. So all I'm doing is I am dropping some of the green. Okay, just making a palette. Kind of like I just did with the daubers, making all the nice colors that are on the the front that I did with this frame. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to use very little of the, we'll wait on the soft suede. Pumpkin pie, the orange. So let's put that. We want more orange in there. Okay. And then let's go ahead and, now this little baby wipes have some lines, so I'm hoping it doesn't matter that it has lines in it. All right. I'm just making sure I'm staying in the screen for y'all. Okay, now we're going to use the crushed curry, and I want to fill the spaces, really, is what I want to do. Let's see, I think I need to come out here a little more with the size of my stamp. All right, I might have to come back. I'm just checking it out, what I have. I am going to go ahead and do a little bit, like I said, of the soft suede, but I don't want much. So let's do a drop here and there. Just trying not to get it too heavy with some brown. I don't want a lot in there, but I do want some. Like I said, there's still some brown in the trees. Okay, I think I'm okay. I think I got enough. Okay. Now, I have taken this block right here. It's a little bit bigger. Let me see. Yep, it's going to work. Now, the key when you're using the baby wipe technique is, okay, make sure I do this correctly because I have landscape. I'm landscape on my, for my card on the inside. This is going on the inside. So, got some major color going on for this card. So I'm going to take my stamp and I'm going to go right down into the baby wipe, getting the color on my stamp, okay? And it's going to be a variety of colors. And the thing is you want to try to keep it right where in the same spot when you go up and down. So I want this kind of high, and let's pray that it worked out okay. It might be a little crooked. Okay, but check it out. Can you see? Look at the difference in the colors there. So you can see there's green, there's a tiny bit of the soft suede, and then some yellow, and I think I'm going to try this more. I'm going to come over this way a little bit, and I'm going to try to stamp over that again. And even if I'm not completely on there, look at that. Ooh, pretty. Okay, there we are. That's how you do the baby wipe technique. You just drip your stuff on a baby wipe, and then you are set to go with this multicolor pad. Now, I do need the soft suede because we are going to put the tree. So let's bring this back in because I'm going to go off of my cardstock a little bit. All right. So hopefully this isn't too boring, and I'm sure you may have, as newbies come on here, they may have never, oops, come on, stick on there good. They may have never seen this technique, and so I just wanted to share. So this is the tree, and that I want to bring this down a little bit like that. I don't want it all the way to the top. Well, I don't like that. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to bring this back over here, and I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Oh, look at that. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, awesome. Now, there is also this little dot kind of thing in here. Now, I could take that and you could put some of that down at the bottom like this, and it could look like leaves that have fallen off the trees, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and do. I thought I had that. Nope, I guess I didn't. It's still in here. Okay, let's pull that out, and let's go ahead and stamp some little tree leaves that have fallen off of the tree. Okay? All right. Looks like our trees. Lots of different colors. Yeah, I know. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to come and try to get this where there's a couple colors, and let's just pretend these are leaves that have fallen from the tree, and some that are continuing to fall. There we go. Let's go over on this side a little bit. All right, so see the leaves are falling from the tree right there? There you go. That's with the little dots that are in the same stamp set. All right. Hey, welcome if you're just jumping on. I'm glad that you are here. You got to stick around. I got some great stuff to show you. I'm going to clean these stamps off because we'll be in big trouble if I don't. I get myself in big trouble is what I'm saying. All right, so get those cleaned off, and we're ready to put this together. Put everything together. All right, so you could save this. You could save this baby wipe, but let me grab a scrap piece of paper here. Oh, reach over here. This is just an extra tip, okay, extra technique. Now, you want to be careful that you don't get your fingers all gross, or you can wear gloves or whatever, but you could take this baby wipe, okay, keeping your color like that, so you have color, and watch what happens. Let me see if I can turn it over this way. Yeah. Watch what happens when I take this, what's left, and you can go just like this. Look at that beauty. You could create a cool background. Now, again, like you said, you're going to get ink on your fingers if you don't use gloves when you hold that like that, because it's ink on the baby wipes, and that's what makes creates the cool effect. All right. Another thing is you could just take this, and I'm going to try not to get my fingers inky, but then you could use it like a pouncing. You know, you could pounce it on there. Let's turn it over and do that, so you can see kind of and get this really cool background. See that? So when you've used your, done with your baby wipe, don't throw your little inky thing away. You can use it and create some more backgrounds. All right. Okay, we are done with that guy. So I'm going to move these over here out of my way, far away, so I don't get everything inky. We're going to put this card together. It's so pretty, you guys. Okay, we don't need that right now, and we're going to put these back over here. Yeah, so many little supplies here. Sponge daubers, I think they're very underrated. They work so good on so many things. And we are done with the ink pads, so I'm just putting them over here. All right, let's put everything together. So here is my front of my card. And remember I said we're going to be using the little leaves. And so let's go ahead. This is going to go on the inside, and I need to find my adhesive. Here we go. So let's take some Stampin' Seal, and this is for the inside. So the inside is just as pretty as the outside, right? There's that. On the front of my card, we're going to go ahead and put this down on the front, and I'm going to place this over to the right to give it a different look instead of being right in the middle of the card. Let's go to the side. Okay, just like that. I have to be careful I don't have ink on my fingers from my baby wipe. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. You would punch out some leaves from that swiped ink? Yeah, GM, that would be really cool. Okay, so here's what we got. Now let's go ahead and take one of these leaves and finish our card. All right, so we need a leaf. Should have had one out already. I just had the whole pile here. And then we need some gems. I can grab them. There we are. And we need some mini glue dots here somewhere. There we are. And dimensional. And let's go ahead, put a couple dimensionals down here. Like I said before, if you've watched me, one side is a little bit lighter and this side's a little bit darker. I want the darker side, and it's a little bit smoother, I guess. It has a smoother texture, the one that I'm going to have up and showing. All right, so this is kind of just going to go right over here. It does have to cover up some of the pretty, but it's okay. This is going to go right there. Right? So let's take our, I've already pre-tied a little vanilla baker's twine bow, and let's pop this mini glue dot on there. I'm just putting this right on the glue dot, and then I'm going to peel that up. Maybe. There we go. The glue dot's still on there. That's what I want. And we're going to take that and we're going to hide this little hole at the top that's meant to string through. So that's going to go right there. Look how that coordinates just so pretty. Take your pick tool, and we are going to go ahead and put some of these amber gems that come with the leaves. So let's grab a big one, and let's just put that here. Let's grab another big one. It's going to go right there. And I want a smaller one and put it like maybe right here. Yeah, let's go right here on there. So there we are. Look at that. So there, look at the pretty colors. Oh, makes you feel like you're in Michigan fall. And then on the inside, you have these awesome colors and leaves with the tree on the inside. So there you go. There is card number 1. You guys like that one? Isn't that pretty? Put it over here. It seems like the light's better when I sit it there. Anyway, what I can see. So there is the first card. So I had lots of tools and things here. So I'm going to get these out of the way. Thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so there's that. We're going to need this again. Let's get these guys out of the way. All right, now let me move these guys. Switch my space around here. Okay, there. And one of the things that I don't do very often is heat emboss. I need to do it more because it's one of the things that really drew me into the whole creativity with the stamping because of the magic that seems to happen when you do heat embossing with embossing powder. Okay, so we are going to use one of my favorite sets right now, and all of the items are available if you want to order them online. And don't forget, I have my Brightest Glow class that is coming up. And here I added, here's what I did. So RSVP is Saturday the 22nd. I'm going to be coming live on Saturday evening. I have time Saturday evening. I'm going to be coming live and making the cards, and you can still RSVP after you see them made. But basically, you want to go to the link that's in the description of the video here at the very beginning in the description and do RSVP, and then I'll get with you as far as payment. But it's $25. And yeah, the live video will be Saturday, which you can go back and look at. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. So we're going to create a card using these stamp sets because there's so many beautiful cards you can do with this for Christmas. Okay, so let's grab up all of our stuff. I'm going to put that here. So we are going to be using Christmas lights, okay? We are going to be using this stamp set, and the Brightest Glow, we're going to be using this one. However, I'm not making a Christmas card, okay? If you are one of the people that are like, I got to get my cards done, I got to get my cards done, got to get them in the mail, got to get in the mail. And the next thing you know, Christmas is done and gone, and you haven't mailed your card. So guess what? You send a New Year's card, right? So that's what we're making. We're making a New Year's card. We're using the snowy velvet paper. But look at this paper. Doesn't that shout New Year's Eve party time? So we're going to do a fun fold, okay? So let me tell you the measurements we got here, if you want to recreate this, because this is not in the class kit, all right? This is not the class kit, but here's another idea, so you will want to get this class kit. All right, so this is Mary Merlot, and let's turn it around the right way. So this is 6.5 by 5.5, and you will score that at 2 1/4, or if you score it this way, guess what? You're going to score it at 4 1/4. So same as normal, 4 1/4, and then that gives you this flap. Okay? And then you need another piece of Mary Merlot, and this one is, this piece is 4 1/4 by, yes, the DSP is beautiful, Kay. It's in the Lights Aglow 6x6. This is 3 by 4 1/4, and you're going to score it at a 1/2 inch. Now, I've cut my designer paper down. You've got this bokeh kind of look on the back side, and then this gold, see the shimmer? It's specialty paper. So you've got gold. The gold is shimmery here. So this is just a 1/4 inch smaller. So 3 1/2 by 4, excuse me, 2 3/4 by 3 1/2, right? Yeah, because that gets folded over. And then this piece is going to go on the front, and it is 2 inches by 5 1/4. So, what are we going to do? This piece right here, make sure I don't get sticky on my pad here. This is going to go on this flap right here. So again, these colors are Mary Merlot and white, basic white, and then we're going to coordinate this beautiful gold with everything, making sure I'm straight here. I can't tell because the color. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so that's going to go there. The next thing we're going to do is we need adhesive right here. So let me grab my adhesive, my little, what's it called, guys? Oh, it's going away. I can't tell what it is. Hi, Taryn. Silicone mat. Ugh. All right, so I need adhesive. Now you could use what's it called? The liquid Tombow. You could use Stampin' Seal, whatever you want, or tear tape. I'm just going to use regular and a couple strips of it. And this gets bent over, okay? And this is going to go right here. And you want to put this on before you put your white on the inside. And I am going to bring this, see how I've got the edge right here? I want to make sure that I'm just wanting to come over a little bit and cover the designer paper, right to the designer paper, but I want to make sure that I come all the way to the top. Oh, so I'm kind of looking where I'm at here, and I'm looking at where I'm at the top. There we go. Concentration. When I get quiet, I have to, I'm concentrating. Thanks for sharing, Taryn. All right, so there's that. Next, we need that other piece of designer paper here, right here, and that is going to go over this little flap. Thank you for sharing, Taryn. Okay, so that's going to go right here, just like that. Okay? Wait. I got way over on the side, and you know why? Because I couldn't tell how far over I was. So hopefully I can get this off and get this on here even. Ta-da! All right, let's try this again. Start over here. I know it's a 1/4 inch, so if I do that, I know I'm good on the other side. Okay, there we are. Okay, see that? There is our fun fold. Top, bottom. Got it? All right. Next, we are going to, I've already pre-cut this out, but what I've done is in the Christmas lights, you have these beautiful dies. And I have used these two together. Now, when you get the dies, see this piece? It comes out, you know, whole. Then you've got this piece. But look, they go together. You can put these and cut them out at the same time. When you use them when you put them in and run them through at the same time, this is what you get. Let me go here on the dark so you can see it. Okay? So putting those two pieces together, you get this beautiful, and this is the soft snowy white. So that is our snowflake, and I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to get attached onto this piece right here. And I'm going to, let's see, what do I want to do? Angle this? How do I want to do this? I'm going to put this right in the middle because that just looks beautiful. Right there. Okay? just like that. And there's tiny white dots in here, and look at how that just pulls that right out. It looks awesome. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be stamping and heat embossing on this piece right here. So what I want to do is get an idea of where this is going to go on the inside. Sorry, I pulled it closer to me. See, that's going to go right here. This will come up, this will come down. So I have this area right here is where I'm going to be stamping, okay? So I'm just going to leave this in here while I stamp. And we're going to use, let me grab all these goodies. This is the new embossing kit that you can get. And I honestly don't know if it is in, I think it's in the main catalog. Yeah, it's in the annual catalog. Powder is separate, but it has this beautiful reverse tweezers that you can use for all kinds of things. Embossing buddy, your brush, and then you have a screw-on lid so that your powder will stay in there and not come out until you're ready for it. So we're going to be using that. The next thing we're going to do is, let's go ahead and, again, I'm going to make sure that my paper is where I want it to be here, just like that. I don't want it to, see how there's a little bit showing there? Ugh, I probably should have came over a tad more. There we go. I want to make sure that that's hiding behind there because I don't want that white to show on this side. All right, I've got it where I want it. Versamark. This is just a clear, Versamark is a clear pigment ink. And like I said, this is a New Year's card, so Happy New Year's. Let's make sure and ink that up good. And again, I'm going to turn this over to make sure that I see wet. See if you can see. See how you can see that it's wet? Making sure that it's wet, and don't squish in the pad. You don't want all these funky lines around in the out extra around the saying. So Happy New Year is going to, I think, go right here. Okay, I can see it. If you can't see it, that's okay. Now I've got these little matching, these are the matching kind of snowflakes. I'm going to put a couple of those up here. I'm going to kind of do right there. And I'm going to open this up now that I know where I'm at. And I'm going to come down here and put some snowflakes kind of over here behind as another little extra. Okay, Versamark. Now we're ready for our powder. Close this up. And I have gold powder because, of course, we need gold to match, right? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to pour my gold powder. And if the extra falls into the tray, that's awesome. That's why we have this beautiful tray. If not, that's okay too. But let's take this and pour it back in here because, again, there's so much. Now, after I have this on here, if I think I want more, you can put more, but I think that's good. Okay. Now, here's the part where the reason I don't do embossing much on lives is the little brushes for this. If you see some spots where there is powder that shouldn't be there, you use that and you move it out of the way. Anyway, heat tool is very loud, and so you'll just have to bear with me while we have loudness. And we're going to emboss this, but I want to hold this up. I want to hold this up to the camera so you can see the magic. If you haven't seen this before, I think embossing powder is magic. Okay, let me see where I'm at here. All right, make sure I'm in the screen. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you're going to be able to see it turn colors. Can you see it? It's turned. And the key here is that once you see it turn, you need to move so that you don't burn your paper. A little bit right there. Okay, it's done that fast. It's just noisy. All right, so see the gold there now? See how that's so beautiful? All right, magic, magic. That's what I say. Okay, that's the inside of our card. And let's move these things over here out of the way so that we can put our card together. I have one more thing that we're going to use, and this is that shimmery, it's called Gold, and it's called Shimmer Ribbon, and it is gorgeous with this paper. So this is a beautiful New Year's card. Like I said, if you're one of those folks that realize, oh my gosh, I didn't get my Christmas cards out in time, you can always send a New Year's card, right? Okay, so I want this to cover up, come up here and cover up my little flap, just like that. I'm kind of lining this up right there. Yep, okay. Here we are. Inside of the card, this is going to come around this way. Now what I forgot to do is put this on before I put my designer paper on. But that's okay, because what we're going to do is, let's just put some pretty on the inside and bring this around and look at how, you guys, oh my gosh, you can't even imagine how gorgeous this is without seeing it in person. So let's bring this around here. We're just going to do our fake bow and tie a knot. I'll grab my scissors, my paper snip. Okay, these are my personal ones, so nobody else touches them, so I'm okay to have them in my mouth. All right, so get your little faux bow here going. If I can get it turned around the right way, just like that. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. This gold, I'm sure you can see it. I see it on the screen, and it looks awesome. All right, let's take this, and I need to cut this piece down just a little. And let's cut this piece down just a sliver, like that. Now, I'm going to use a trick. If you haven't done this before, it's a great idea with your ribbons, is use a little mini glue dot and roll this down. Grab one of those little dots and put it underneath where you want the ribbon to stay, where you want to hold the ribbon. So I want it to be like right here. So let's do that, just like that. Awesome. All right, so this is going to come down here. And before I'm done, I need to grab my bone folder, and on a nice hard surface, you will want to use your bone folder and really burnish this piece right here, because that will help hold it down. Same thing over here. Come up here and let's push that down. Now this is a gorgeous card. Just beautiful. So, you guys like it? Do you guys like it? I'm going to bring it up closer. Of course we're not done, right? We're not done. We have to put some bling on here. So let's see what kind of pretty gold that we have. Thank you. Thank you. Now, if you wanted this as a Christmas card, just use a Christmas saying. We have these gold ones. Let me see what else we have that's gold. Now, I don't think the gold pearls are big enough, so I'm not going to use the gold pearls. Let's see. Of course, we can't use the gold butterflies. I'm looking through my beautiful case here of everything. So what am I going to, you know what will work really pretty? Oh my gosh. I've got them right here. I just need to grab them. These are the swirls, the gold adhesive back swirls, and they're the in the new the floret set. But this will be beautiful. So let's grab these out of here. And we need to put one right there in the center, don't you agree? Or I just thought of this. We could take this gorgeous ribbon. I'm just going to see which one. You guys tell me, should I put the ribbon in the center of the snowflake? Wait till I get it, because I'm going to do just a little one. Okay, I'm going to get it really small. See that? Let's get this. We're going to see about maybe this in the center of the snowflake or the swirls. So let's cut this and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so there, that gold piece, that gold, there's that piece. I'm going to watch your comments. Or should we go with one of these guys? I'm going to take one off and let's see. And I'll hold it. It's just a tiny little extra. I almost think I like the small. What do you think? The swirls? Jean says the swirls. Okay, or we've got another little bow of the gold. You can't see it very well because I don't have it like stuck down right in the center. So I'm watching the dot, the swirls, this gem. All right, the swirls win. There you go. We're going to put that down there, right? And it's got like little sparkly swirls kind of that just coordinate so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to bring it up. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the swirls a little bit. It's getting blurry, sorry. But oh my gosh, is that a pretty card, you guys? Mary Merlot with the black and gold. And this is the soft, the snowy velvet paper. It's so pretty in person. I think it's gorgeous. So, there are the two cards that we have. Now, let's see here. I'm going to grab something here. Let me see here. I'm just looking at my where you guys are on the phone here. All right, let's get this out of the way so you can see how pretty this is. And where's my pin so I can put my ribbon back together? Yes, the extra. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me bring in. I'm gonna just move this out of the way. Move my phone over. Let's bring the cards in to screenshot here. This one, they just are so gorgeous in person. There we go. Can you see those? There we are. So yeah, these are, like I said, so many times I do these cards and it's so hard. You get a gold star. Thank you, Sue. They're so beautiful in person, and yeah, I just think that they're awesome. And a good way, a Happy New Year, a good way to use up this paper that looks a little more like a fun night on the town with New Year's Eve, right? So we're fall and we're Christmas. There you go. So I gave you guys a whole lot in this video, and like I said, if you're a new stamper, I hope you enjoyed all the fun techniques. If you're an avid stamper, try some of these. See how you like them. See what your thoughts are. So I will take pictures and I will put these in. The way that the new Facebook is doing, I can't change the cover. It's crazy. I don't know. Every time I go try to do it, it's crazy. You're welcome. You're welcome, you guys. Thank you so much. So I'll have photos of these closer so you can see them a little better. But right now we are going to draw, and we are going to draw for these two fall cards. They're both exactly the same. One I did live and one I did not. So we're going to draw for these two cards. And so let's go to, excuse me, let's go to our, I'm going to grab my phone here so we can, okay, let me see. Let's go here, and there we are. You don't have to wait so long this time. And the first number is 0, and we have 1 to 12 tonight. And let's hit start and see who our first winner is. Excuse me. Again, we are giving away these two beautiful cards. And the first winner is number 1, and that is Linda Bailey. So Linda Bailey, you will be getting one of these cards. And then let's see who the next winner is. I'll also have a little surprise in there for you, okay? Number 4, and that is Sue Rollison. Sue, I don't think I have your address. I'll have to check back and see. I'm not sure. But if I don't, just make sure to go in and put that in. Send me a private message with your address. Excuse me. And I will make sure to get that in the mail to you. So don't forget, come back on Saturday. Today is the 20th. I will be live on Saturday at 7 p.m. doing a live class with the Brightest Glow and the designer paper. Actually, it'll be the class that you will be getting. It's a $25, and that's including all the stuff you're going to see on Saturday along with your shipping. So have a great rest of your evening. I hope that you guys will join me on Saturday, and you have a blessed, I'm going back to my comments here, and have a great rest of your night, okay? Blessings. Bye-bye.